Okay, she went away. Okay, hi guys, Samantha Berger here, and this is our weekly Team Foxy Fierce webinar. We're going to start discussing a few things, just basic stuff. I want to try to encourage you guys today. I want to try to give you some do's and don'ts so that we all are on the same page. Okay, first, go ahead and mute yourself. Whoever that is, Rustling. Hold on one second, guys. Let me, I'm going to mute everybody. How about that? All right. Okay, continuing on. First, I'd like to start with the don'ts, and then we'll go to the do's. Always remember, you do not want to post anything on your Facebook page that has any kind of nudity. You do not want to post anything on your Facebook page that has any kind of, profanity or anything like that. Only because that's going to attract a certain type of person. And, you want to attract people that are positive and professional and can appreciate your efforts. So please do not in any way post any kind of nudity, any kind of, profanity. Also, do not post your dirty laundry. For example, if your car broke down and it's going to take you $1,500 to fix, and you don't happen to have that $1,500, everybody doesn't need to know that you don't have that money to fix your car. You keep that to yourself. You are running a business, and until you are making it, until you have enough to fix that car for $1,500, you have to fake it till you make it. So you are not necessarily, you're not lying, but you're not going to post that you don't have the money either. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So if your car broke down and you want to post about it, yeah, go ahead. Just my luck. My car broke down. Now I got to go fix it. Whatever. But you don't have to share that, you're having money troubles, especially when you are in a direct sales type of business. So that's a big no-no. And you want to stay as positive as possible. You want to, post stuff that is inspirational, spiritual, if you're a spiritual person, and it's like a moth to a flame. People are attracted to that. People will, come to you in droves. They'll follow you because they're getting some sort of benefit from it. They're getting that positivity that they may be lacking in their lives. And they're scrolling every morning. They wake up, because I know when I wake up, I grab my phone and I scroll. So, when they wake up and scroll, the first post that you post in the morning should be something positive. Oh my gosh, it's a new day, or today's my Friday, or whatever, and it's a Thursday, or, post, I don't know if you'd like to post something spiritual. I do that often because, I feel that some scripture, helps me. And it's entirely up to you what you want to post, but I would recommend posting nothing but positivity. Don't post, again, the dirty laundry. I fought with my husband. My kid got suspended from school. My best friend is a bleep, that sort of thing. You just want to be 100% positive. And the do's, we have to start posting more lifestyle posts. And a lifestyle post is something like the $1,500 car breakdown kind of post, but at the end of that, you say, thanks to Tyra, I was able to fix my car when, life threw a wrench in it. And that's amazing. And of course, if that's not the case with you, I wouldn't use that example, but I'm just saying, if that is the case, those are lifestyle posts. I was able to go on vacation with my husband for the first time in 5 years, or whatever the case is. Thank you, Tyra. Or, it's the little things. My daughter's able to cheerlead because of Tyra. Lifestyle posts are amazing, and they help so much because people want to know, like, they know you're selling. They know you're selling, Tyra. They know that you are, what's the word? That you're, like, they don't want to be sold to. So, but they are following you. And unfortunately, people want to see you fail. Most people in this world want to see you fail. So if you are showing them that you are not failing and you're just blowing up and you're having a great time and you're so excited and yay, then, they're following you. And deep down, they're like, wow, I want to be more like her. Look at her. She's so excited. She always seems so happy. She looks so in love with her husband. Whatever the case is, it's not just about Tyra. It's the lifestyle. You're selling, this is your storefront, and the lifestyle is what you want them to be more like. Like they want to follow you. They want to be like you. They want to sign up. They want to achieve what you're achieving, your success. So that all being said, I just wanted to go over the quick little do's and don'ts on Facebook, because I've noticed, and I'm not going to call anybody out because that would just be wrong, but I've noticed that some people in my downline have been posting some profanity and stuff, and it kind of turns me off. And I know them personally. And, so just understand that if someone doesn't know you, but they're following you on Facebook, they're going to click unfollow if they see something that offends them. So let's not do that, because we want the most eyes on our Facebook as possible. Okay. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to go over some stuff on how you can kind of sort of use these tips and these kind of ideals to help you succeed. But I just wanted to give you a little bit more history about me. I'm 38 years old, and I am an Army wife of 19 years. Yeesh. And I have two beautiful daughters, 14, almost 15, and 17. And she's driving, and she has her own job, and I can't believe it. Anyways, well, sorry. And so I have a lot of stresses right now in my life. Other than the fact that I run a home daycare and I'm busy with the little ones because I love them so much, and they give me all the good cuddles and loves, and I love it. And, it keeps me busy during the day, make a little extra money. But Tyra eventually is going to be the end all be all. I know it now. Hi, Kathy. So what I wanted to tell you guys is my history. Okay. I have never, other than working for another DS company for a year before this, I have never done this before. It was another makeup line. You probably, if you know me, you know which makeup line I was with. And I loved it, and it was great, but it wasn't the place for me. So I decided to go with Tyra. But I have a history in marketing, and I started to go to school for psychology, which has actually helped me in relationships. So my tip is this. If you could find, and I'm going to go ahead and post them in the group, if you can find a few psychology self-help books to help you along, they help you sometimes more than a network marketing book, because really network marketing, all the gurus, Eric Worre, Sarah Robbins, they all tell you, you have to look inside first before you can, be confident enough to do, and you have to self-development, and it's all about you first. So taking that and springing off of that, look into some self-help books as far as, your confidence and that sort of thing, because it helps you so much. You have no idea. And also understanding how your target audience works is mind blowing. Like, you will be like, wait a minute, and something will just click inside. So I have a few that I have read that I will go ahead and post in the book, in the group for you guys. And just, as you see fit, as you feel, comfortable or whatever, just go ahead and Amazon, the library, whatever. And think about it. It's another avenue that you may not have heard of with the, network marketing. You always hear of like going in that avenue, but the psychology avenue has been amazing for me. Okay. So that all being said, I'm sorry, my daughter's calling me right now. Apologize. Now, also, we have to understand when we first get started, because a lot of we're just starting. I'm only doing, this is what, 6 weeks now for me. So we're all just starting out. Some of us have a history in other companies, and some of us have no history. Some of us just started this week ever. So first, I want to tell you guys, for those that are just starting out, don't compare yourself to anyone, because your story and your history and your knowledge of the product or network marketing itself is going to be completely different than someone else's, first of all. So, for example, I started with the other company a year ago, and I see that as like a springboard to this company. It was a year of training in my mind. It helped me. I read all the self-help books. I read the, network marketing books, all of them. Followed all those people on YouTube and that sort of thing. And I was growing and growing and growing for a year. But not only that, I was growing my Facebook audience. So what that means, and I did a video on that. It's posted in the team group if you wanted to take a look at it. But I was growing my Facebook audience. And so when I went from my other company to Tyra 6 weeks ago, and I announced, okay, I'm leaving this company because I have, I have to make the decision for me, my family, so on and so forth. It was like, everybody was like, wait, what? What's happening? Oh my goodness, but you love this company. So, of course, I was shocked because I wasn't where I wanted to be in that company. And the fact that I was leaving that company and everybody was like up in arms over it, I was like, well, where were you this whole year when I was trying to, succeed? Where you weren't buying the products. You're so upset that I'm leaving, but you weren't buying it. So I when I switched over, came to Tyra, I had a large following, and they all were just like, oh my gosh, I want to see what's going on. So my first few weeks were kind of successful. We grew a team of almost 35 women now, and we are just exploding in sales, almost 10,000 for the team, which is amazing. And I'm so proud of everybody. And I could have never done this before if it wasn't for the team. But I have to say, it has to do with my knowledge from the other company, and it has to do with my following. So someone that has just started out is not going to have this. You can't compare to, you may have maybe 300 Facebook friends, and I'm maxed out. So the more eyes you have, the more sales you're going to have. So that being said, don't compare yourself. Comparison is the root of all evil, in my opinion. I tell this to my 17 and 14-year-old daughters. I've told them this their whole lives. Do not compare yourself. Be you. Do your best that you can do. Okay? Moving on from there, you have to go ahead and build your Facebook audience. Like I said, you have to make connections. You have to make friendships. You have to work this business and not necessarily expect it to just fall into your lap. No business is going to just happen. people aren't going to just read your mind and, know what you are selling. So you have to really put yourself out there, and you have to really reach out and make connections with people, but not necessarily in a salesy kind of way. You have to really, when I say relationships, when you're messaging somebody, make sure you do a little research before you message them. I say Facebook stalk them for a little bit. So go ahead, click on their page. If you're not friends with them, which I don't think you should be messaging people you're not necessarily friends with, I would friend them first. But click on their, profile picture and scroll through their pictures, and you'll see if they have 2 kids, 3 kids, 6 kids. You'll see if they have fur babies instead of kids. You'll see if they'll, if they're married, or if they love soccer, mountain climbing, whatever. They have lots of tattoos. You'll see all of that. And, find something that you can relate. Something, especially if they have, kids, teenagers, that's something that I could relate with. If they're an Army spouse or a military spouse, that's something I could relate with. And, always when you start the conversation with them, I usually say, hey, I'm telling all of my Facebook friends about this. That's how I start the conversation with everybody. This is the most amazing thing. I'm just telling everybody. And, and see what they say from there. If they say, yeah, I want to know more, I've been watching you, or whatever, you start up a conversation. I don't have a, copy pasted something that I say to everybody, because everybody is different. Every situation is different. So from there, you start the conversation. If you find that they're kind of funny and, joking a lot, then be goofy, be funny. If they're more serious and they want, every single detail, and they want to wrap their brain around everything, then, you be more professional. So every situation is different. And if you try to do something that's copy pasted, they're going to know it, and they're going to feel sold to. And nobody wants to feel sold to, because feeling sold to feels like you must think I'm stupid, or you must think that copy pasted message is going to work on me. I'm smarter than that. I'm not, I don't fall for that. So yeah, everybody's different. You got to make them feel that you can relate to them, and that they're being heard. At any point, does anybody have anything to add so far? No? Yes? Okay. Okay. So I went over the personal development already, because I'm kind of going, I have my little notes here, and I'm kind of going a little out of order. But, personal development is huge. I've mentioned my 2 favorites are Eric Worre, of course. And now Eric Worre, he's really, 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 really big. And he has a lot going on as far as he does big powerhouse, conventions and that sort of thing. So he's kind of turned into more of, him selling that a lot. So but when you can get on to some of his free webinars that he does and stuff like that, some of his YouTube videos are very informative. But a lot of the times I've noticed, I've been following him on Facebook, and a lot of the times he's advertising for his conventions. And I get it. He's a salesman. He's, he wants to get everybody in the seats, and getting in the seats means money. So I get that. But Sarah Robbins, is more, I think, more suited to us, as a woman in the industry. And she can, I think, relate more to us. And since we're more directed towards women, I would recommend highly following her. YouTube, Facebook. She has, a couple of books, maybe more than a couple books. I've read a couple. but go follow her. Love her. She's amazing. Let me see. Excuse me. Let me look. Yeah. So by doing the personal development, you're putting your you're turning the focus from sell to you're turning the focus inward. And how can I change my approach? If what is working, then keep working it, right? But if it's not working, or if you feel that you could be doing more, or you could be more successful at this, then I would turn your focus inward, and I would definitely try to start focusing on some personal development. But hold on, I'm looking because I went a little bit out of order here. People are like I said earlier, people are waiting or watching to see you fail. I mean, people get some kind of like kick out of it. I don't know. I don't wrap my brain around that because I'm not that way. But when it comes to the majority of people, I've noticed that I had some haters and what have you. The only thing I can tell you in this business is to try to be consistent, and share instead of sell. Share. So like, for example, I love this. This is not a Tyra product, right? This is this is called DJ or Dr. Jart. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Dr. Jart Plus BB Beauty Balm. Okay. And I went to Sephora, and Sephora did an IQ on my skin, like a color IQ thing, because right now Tyra doesn't have BB creams and foundations. It's coming though. So I went to Sephora and I had an IQ test done, a color IQ test done on my eyebrows are looking goofy. And they went ahead and gave me this stuff. I love it because I have freckles and I'm like uneven skin and stuff. And this like matched me perfectly. So I'm telling everybody, until Tyra comes out with her color matching technology, I'm sharing this with everybody. I did a Periscope earlier and I talked about it. I don't sell this, but I'm just recommending it. Go to Sephora, get your color ID done, and get a BB cream or whatever kind of coverage you need so that you have that clean palette for your makeup, right? So I'm telling everyone about it. That is sharing, right? That's you sharing a product that you love. Well, that's the same thing you got to do with Tyra. Just share it. Just be like, oh my gosh, this is the best makeup ever. I love it, or whatever. I love the way this does this or that does that. And that's it. So, let me see. And whatever you do, be passionate about it. Because if you're not passionate, if you're not excited, if you're not confident, nobody's going to believe you. Nobody's going to believe you. You have to be passionate about it. You have to be like over the top. They have to think you're crazy. Some kind of, sort of. So that they believe you. Okay. Because, and when you're passionate about something, people are like, wow, look at her. She loves makeup. Holy moly. I can't believe it. And I had a girlfriend post the other day, and she was going through her old makeup, and she had a table. It was like a desk full of makeup, and she was like going through it, and there was all different brands of makeup. And and she posted it on Facebook, and I was like, Lisa, I don't even have that much makeup. And I've sold makeup for the past year. Like, I don't even have that much. And she was like, I don't believe that. I know you have tons of makeup, and she's like, you're the makeup queen. You love makeup, and that's what I'm saying. People who know you, if you're passionate about it, if you love what you're doing and you're excited and just it just comes out of your ears and your eyeballs and everywhere and shines off of you, people will know it, people will catch on, and people will see it, and it'll be amazing, and they'll want to buy from you, and they'll want to join you, and it's just contagious. Okay, so always remember, it's not gonna fall in your lap. You gotta work for it. You gotta reach out, you gotta make connections, you gotta, pound the pavement. Wherever you go, make sure you have your handy dandy Blitz cards, and hand them out to the waitresses, hand them out to the people that are working hard for their money. Tell them you don't have to work so hard for your money. And do it. Talk about it with everybody, and always keep why you're doing this, always keep it in your sights. Whether you have to write it on your mirror, whether you have to, have a daily reminder in your calendar, whatever it is, but always keep why you're doing this in your sights. I personally am doing this for my husband. I want to retire him. I want to leave a legacy for my kids, and I want to help my mother in her older age. And that's my why, my 3-part, I should say, why. But I remember that. And those days when I feel a little discouraged, or, I have people hating on me or whatever, I remember those whys, and it snaps me right back to reality. Again, keep growing your audience. Watch the video. I showed you how to do that. The video applies to Facebook, but you can keep growing on Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. I don't know, but keep growing. And lastly, and I'll end here, not to keep you guys, but videos. Do videos. Videos are so important. And let me tell you why. Because when people are on Facebook, they're scrolling. They're lazy. They don't want to read. Okay. And if you do a video and you're doing something like, great, whatever, or your paused picture looks like this, they're going to stop and they're going to watch that video. And then you have 2 eyes on you. And as long as you're excited and you're passionate and you're confident about your products, they're going to buy from you. So here's the thing. I'm a big girl. I've got, 25 double chins. I'm like hairier than most women. I got a mustache going on. Whatever. I'm not the most confident woman in the world, okay? I'm telling you all of this because I'm not the most confident woman in the world. But nobody has to know that. As far as everybody else on Facebook is concerned, I'm feeling fabulous, okay? I am on Facebook and I'm doing my thing. So videos are very, very important. Do videos. Do them. Do it. And Caprice is talking to her peeps over there, but she's at work right now. But yeah, videos are very, very important. Did you have any questions? Because I just went on and on for the past half hour, and Caprice didn't even listen to me. Did you have any questions? Anybody? Hold on. Let me unmute everybody. Okay.
I'm listening to you.
Now we're still recording, FYI. So, Coral, did you have any questions, Mama?
No.
No?
But I've been listening.
Okay, good. Do you have anything to add, anybody?
It's very important.
Go ahead. No?
Nope.
All right, guys. Well, I'll let you go. It's 7:35 right now. I'll be posting this in the thing. Oh, and do this. Do it. It doesn't come off. Do it. I'm telling you, people will ask you, what's that on your hand? And sometimes they're kind of like, and I'm like, oh, that's my Tyra makeup. Look, it doesn't. And then they'll try to like rub it off and stuff. It's a great opener. Also, do like one eye with mascara and one eye without. And then people will be like, did you forget? Like, what's going on there? And I sold a mascara today at Target that I had in my purse. And she was like looking at the one eye, and I looked at her and I was like, you're looking at my eye, aren't you? And she was like, yeah, did you forget? And I said, no, I did this on purpose because I wanted to show you how amazing this mascara really is. And she started laughing at me because I was so freaking cheesy. She was like, are you for real right now? Like, what are you doing, lady? And I was like, I pulled it out of I was like, it's called Smack My Fat Lash. It's only $24. Do you want one? And she was like the Target cashier. And she was all but like, I don't know, 19 years old. She was an itty bitty. And she's like, yes, but I have to wait till I'm on break. And then the one lady that was there with her, they were in the customer service register. She was like, go, you could go ahead, go run, get your purse. She ran and got her purse in the break room, and I bought the Smack My Fat Lash. So it works. And if you're really goofy and funny and out there, people will respond to it, and they'll think you're a little crazy, but they'll laugh at you, and at least they're not saying no. So, but yeah, so.
Thanks, Samantha.
Do you have any questions? Hello? I don't know who that is. I see an iPhone and I see somebody else on the phone. Anyhow, okay, I'm going to go ahead and end. And if nobody has any questions, you have to unmute yourself. But if nobody has any questions, we'll go ahead and end. And always remember, Foxy Fierce and fabulous ladies. I love you guys. I'm going to be posting this, so look for it. If you want to share, that's fine. I don't mind. Okay, bye guys. Bye, baby.